Hello, everybody. Welcome. There we go. Bit of a different setup today, because we are building some Gundam kits today. So that's very exciting. First things first, I don't have headphones today, so let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet, or if I need to mess with anything like that. Hello, Monkey. Welcome. But other than that, Josh is with us today.
Hello.
So he's the one that really got me into sort of building these kits, and so he wanted to join in with us on a little build action. So I'm doing a high grade Guntank. It looks a little something like that. Is hopefully what our final product will look like. And then he's doing something a little bit more advanced because he has quite a bit more experience than me. So he's doing a real grade. Is that AILE?
AILE Strike.
AILE Strike Gundam. So we're gonna go ahead and crack into these. This is the map from last time, and then I got a Dark Magician Girl map. So quick question: if Peter is streaming at the same time as you, do you mind if I stream hop between you guys? No problem. Actually, I didn't update the question of the day today. I forgot to do it, but I don't really have a convenient keyboard, so we're just gonna leave it. But we're gonna go ahead and crack into these. I apologize for people with ears, because opening all of this plastic is probably going to be pretty terrible for the mic. But shouldn't take too long. We'll get everything busted open really fast. I love how little everything in this box is. Like, the box is smaller, the instruction manual is very tiny. It's just so cute. Compared to like some of the other high grades that I have done, is very small. I'm just gonna put that on the floor. I'm interested in these like little tracks.
The treads.
We're gonna pop this open here. You can see his little chest pieces, his little tracks. And I'm just gonna toss them on the ground. Does this one only have 2 bags? Apparently there's like 3 or 4 of these little bags. Whew. My favorite. The joint plastics. They're like kind of rubbery. They're always my favorite, these little guys. I don't know how well you guys can see those. But my equipment has upgraded a little bit. I actually got a real pair of nippers instead of the wire cutters that I stole from that flip-flop guy. And then it's the same hobby knife as before. I moved my little chat. Let's fix that. And then I actually got some little sanding sponges. Josh has them as well. He's the one that told me that they would help out a lot. And then his setup is a little wild. So if he wants to explain that, I will let him.
I have my blade. I have the middle price God hand snips. Some tweezers, forceps for stickers. Black and gray markers for panel lining. My part separator. Eraser to clean up the markers. The same sanding bricks. And then some glue.
How was my Thanksgiving? It was good, Monkey. I hope you had a good Thursday. But we hung out with Shelby's parents and some of her family, and my mom came over. It was a very good time. We ate lots of food. got very full, and then just went home and took a food coma and sleep, essentially. One thing I am noticing out of this kit that hasn't really happened before is there's no stickers.
No stickers.
So
He is sticker free.
I'm kind of digging that. Play D&D with your friends again? That sounds fun. You'll have to let me know how it went. If you guys did anything wild and crazy. Also, this is the first mobile suit that I've done that doesn't have legs. So
The legs are the easy part on that one.
So we're gonna start here.
I'm gonna start in the middle of the kit with the torso, just as I prefer it.
Hello, Gage. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you've had a good time with whatever you did. Ate copious amounts of mashed potatoes, or not mashed potatoes. I know a surprising amount of people who dislike mashed potatoes.
Hey,
So I did forget to switch the question of the day, but I don't really have a keyboard in a decent spot, so I'm not going to be able to switch it today. So if someone wants to come up with a new question of the day, I'm all ears. Okay. Bro, this is wild. So, start with B11. You ate a ton of mac and cheese. I did not get any mac and cheese, and I kind of wish I had gotten some, because that sounds delicious.
looks like you can't do this one backwards.
Can't do it backwards.
Rude.
Okay, I need B11. I have found B11. But my mom every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas makes like a turkey noodle soup, but like the broth is more of like a gravy. Question of the day is, what's your favorite holiday? Ooh, I think mine has to be Halloween. I'm a big Halloween guy. I like doing spooky stuff, except for haunted houses. I hate haunted houses. Gage's favorite is Christmas. Christmas is up there. Halloween's your favorite too, Monkey?
Scratch that. You can't do it backwards.
You can do it backwards? Let's go. Where did my knife go? Did I bury it under all of these? I did. I'm just a silly little guy. But yeah, no mac and cheese for me this Thanksgiving season. So we're gonna cut this out. Come on. I think I'm actually gonna use the nippers to get a little bit more of this off. There we go. I have gotten a lot better with getting the little nubs off around where it comes from the frame. The first couple I did were pretty rough. It's also taking me a bit more time now, though, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Actually still at our little event, so I gotta go. Hop back later if I'm still streaming. We'll probably be going for at least, I'd say, 3 or 4 hours. Is probably about how long it's gonna take for these to get done. So hopefully we're still here when you get back, Gage. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna knit this little piece because it's it is nicking the little wheel well. So for the first time of the evening, we're gonna bust out our little sand sponges, and they go down from like 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, and 10,000 grit to kind of carve stuff down and then clean it all up. There. I'm just gonna try and clean up a little piece here. When the girls get back, they said they're gonna join and do commentary of us building.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see what happens with that. There we go. I always, when I get done with this, have little plastic shavings all over my mat. And I've started cutting them off little by little. So instead of having like a little pile of big shavings, I have just little plastic shavings all over the place. Let's sand this down. That thing has so many runners. It's kind of crazy.
Just a few.
There. Got it, 6,000. Do you have like a preferred like method for sanding? Like obviously you go down, but like a specific kind of like stroke? Do you go like back and forth? Do you do little circles?
I guess I usually just kind of tick at a corner, or if it's like a really big one, then I go like a long ways across the whole pad.
Okay. Here we go.
I usually do as much as I can with the blade and just my fingernail before I even touch them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if I don't have to do it, I'd rather not.
It is kind of a pain in the butt. So, I've been getting a lot of conflicting information about the glass files. I don't know who to believe. I think what I'm gonna do is probably just like order one on Amazon, and then maybe do it on some of the stuff that, like maybe get a kit I've already done before, or do it on some of like the inner pieces that you can't really see and test it out a bit.
Yeah.
During D&D yesterday, we found out that there's a bigger evil in the world that needs to get rid of. What kind of evil? Is it like a curse, like a disease or something? In my D&D group, a demon king? That sounds familiar. In my D&D group, we just started. We had our first like real session on Wednesday, and we were at this big festival, and we went to go look for someone, and we were just outside the city, and as we were turning to go back into the city, because like we got jumped by a group of thugs, the entire city just like disappeared. So next time we play, we're gonna have to figure out what's up with that. Okay, this is A, right? Yes. And my moose found out that it's the descendant of a royal moose from long ago. That's exciting. You never know what kind of company you're gonna keep when you're playing D&D. I remember one of the very first D&D campaigns I played. The group I played it with was super into like homebrew stuff and whatnot. We're giving backstories to our animal friends. Hey, it makes sense. But I played as a Minotaur, and my Minotaur was a part of a big lineage of royal Minotaurs, and there was currently like a civil war, and he was really, really stupid, and we were helping in the civil war, and our quest was to go bring troops back to the castle, and the DM did that thing where they randomly go, can you just give me an intelligence check real quick? For like seemingly nothing. My goose is also the descendant of the greatest wind mage ever. There you go. So I did a seemingly innocuous intelligence check, and then we brought back the army to the king, but the intelligence check was actually because they were trying to decide if I would be smart enough to realize that the army we were leading back was the wrong one. And it was, and I failed it. So I led the wrong army right back to my dad, who was the king. And he got killed.
Good one.
I made Precious into a goose that can use wind magic. That's super cute. So on this guy, are the tracks actually functional?
No.
No?
No. The two ends of the tracks plug into one wheel.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, time to start plugging wheels into tracks. Oh, get in there. Is there supposed to be a little space? Can't tell. Yeah, like that?
That's where the line for the truck or track will sit through.
Oh, that makes sense. A7. No, I think Henry needs to get put into a D&D campaign. I don't know what his special power would be, but I feel like he needs to get put into one. He's got the special power of being the goodest boy. I don't know how important getting the most of these nubs off is going to be. I also don't know how important making it look pretty is going to be. Let's take a look at the manual and see how much of these little wheels you can see.
Not much.
No, hold on. 7. All number 7. Yes. Three of these bad boys. Just lining up all your pieces.
Yeah, I usually pull the pieces I need, and then I clean them all up at the same time, and then I do my panel lining, and I assemble.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm excited to get those little pens we talked about. I don't know if they're technically considered pens or not.
The which ones?
The ones where you just like touch it and it like blows all out.
I have some, but it's another thing that I'm not great at using, so I tend to not get it out enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do need a couple things that are just bad, like cheap kits to try them out on and get good at.
Yeah. Basically, we are the descendant of mighty warriors and mages from long ago and are fated to bring down the Demon King again. That definitely sounds like a D&D journey to me. Have you had any like specific encounters or anything that are particularly memorable, Monkey? Or funny moments? Those are the best parts of D&D. It's just like the goofy stuff that happens. D&D is, for me at least, I know a lot of people play it a lot of different ways, but for me, D&D is a type of game where it can't take itself too seriously. We encountered a group of crazy cats that stole all our fish. That was pretty funny. Did you like chase after them and get it back, or did you just let it slide? I like chasing after cats would be pretty wild. Okay, I need we let them keep the fish. There you go. There we go. Boop. This one seems like I should be able to put it on first. Oh. Shaving away. almost done with this side. I need 16. Yeah, we were searching for a guy in my last session, and we went to his house to like look for clues to see where he went, and in the basement there was this like little girl, and she like shook us down for information. We're like, do you know where he went? And she's like, I do, but I'll only tell you if you pay me. And so we tried to fight with her over not paying her. And I think she wound up getting paid, because we were not very good at convincing her to give us information for free. Come on. This one is 16, right? We took out. Yes. So it needs to go here. Can't really tell how these are different. I don't even know if they technically are. Now A19. Like the different
I
wheels.
think a couple of them have different size holes for the pegs.
Come on. There we go. We tried to get the fish back, but the cats were too crazy. I mean, cats are pretty crazy. I had a cat one time. I don't know if I've told this story on stream before, but I lived out in like the middle of the woods when I was in high school, and we had a cat, and he was a stray cat we found at like an abandoned farmhouse, but I convinced my parents to let us keep. And so he was like an indoor-outdoor cat. He would like leave for like a week or two at a time, and then he'd come and he'd hang out inside for a couple days, and then he'd go again, and until it got cold, and then he'd be like, bro, let me inside. But one day I was doing the dishes, and our kitchen sink had a window that led out to like our front yard, which was this huge hill. Basically, D&D is very fun. I love D&D. It's one of my favorite group activities. But we had this big hill with like woods that are in between our yard and like the road. And I see this deer jump out of the woods and come sprinting across the yard. And I look at it, and like it wasn't uncommon for there to be deer in our yard, but as I see him sprinting across, I noticed that our cat was like clung to its back and was riding the deer across the yard. It was a wild experience. I think this one needs trimmed up a little bit more. I am super interested in trying some other like tabletop games.
Should try
Lancer. I am interested in trying Lancer. The big one for me right now is I really want to try Call of Cthulhu.
Mm.
That one looks very good. All right, so here's what we got so far. This is gonna be like a little track, and then these are what the treads are gonna go around. So now I just gotta do that again for the other side. I know that this kit is older, and you've said that it's had some problems. But one thing I do really like about it so far is that you got a Boss Slayer cat and Battle Cats. There you go. I still haven't started it yet. I downloaded it, so I'm one step closer, but I haven't gotten a chance to like get through the tutorial and stuff. But I really need to. But most of the pieces in the runner, when it gets to like the nub at the end, it narrows out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to trim away. Maybe this weekend while I'm working on some video stuff, I'll take a break and get Battle Cats started. If you play within the next 5 days, they have a crossover with Princess Punt. You can get limited edition units. Well, maybe I need to do that. Okay. This one. Okay. 8,000. I wish they wouldn't have put the places where the runners attach in between the little wheel wells. Basically, lots of XP and other rewards are available. And is there like a story mode? I assume there is, because there seems to be a lot of Battle Cats lore. Yeah, there's a huge story. Okay. Yeah, I think it's about time I get started. I know Flip Flop Guy has been super into it too, so get going with him. He said he was excited for the Gundam stream, so hopefully he pops by sometime tonight. If not, I bet he'll catch the VOD. He generally does. Ooh. That one went a little too deep. Want me to give you the basic story? Yes, please, monkey. Not that I need you to sell me more on the game, because you've already done a very good job of that over the past few months. But I would like to know the story. I'll rip that little spot, I guess. Just cut a smidge too deep and filleted the
tread anyway.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I have A2. A2. Does this have the other 7 on it? It doesn't. What the heck?
What are you looking for?
It says that this is supposed to have more of the number 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I already put them on this side. I don't see another 7.
Oh, the inside is different.
Here's the instructions.
Yeah, these are all numbered differently,
Yeah.
which is really weird.
Basically, the cats want to invade the world. They succeed in this. Make a time machine and travel to the future to retake the world from aliens. Then they make a rocket and go to space and take it. Take what? I'm on the edge of my seat, monkey. You gotta tell me.
Six is the special one.
Yeah.
10. 10's the top one.
And like, it doesn't say which A, but this one obviously doesn't have the other ones
Right.
on it. Is it those?
You have
So
one of the 21s should be gone, and one of the. Oh no, these are both 21s. Oh, this is the one you've already done.
yeah.
These are both 21s. And
Oh.
there.
I
But,
see.
but it's
I read
all
it
the
wrong.
same piece, so.
Okay. They take over the entire universe and get so powerful they defeat their own god. Another group of cats go back in time and are defeated and they are but stupid. Back in time and defeat the ancestor of all humanity. Oh, I see. That makes sense. The stupid little live react thing is in the way again. I don't like that you have to turn it off every time. Alright, so I just gotta like switch some stuff over.
Or you could leave it. They're honestly all the same piece anyway.
Are they? Okay. I'll just use all the 21s.
As far as I can tell, but like, did the inner wheel well look the same?
I think so. Currently, we're in the middle of Zero Legends, and the cats are looking for a sage that can help them. Okay. I like a little bit of mystery.
They marked them all differently, except for this one has to be on the top because it looks different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one has 2 spikes, and that's the front one. So yeah, the one with less markings goes here. The one with the double markings go here.
Yeah, and
The one
that's
with the slot goes
in the
on the
middle.
bottom middle.
Okay. And then 20. 21, and then these are 20. Okay, cool. There are 3 main story modes: Empire of Cats, Into the Future of Cats, and Cats of the Cosmos. And then can you do those in any order, or are they like specifically in this like chronological order? And of course, legend stages. That makes sense to me. Gotta do it in the order that I said. Okay, that makes sense. Also, I think that this is the first kit of this kind where you can actually see the person piloting it.
That's true.
Just pretty neat.
When you get to real grades,
Don't they like come with the guy?
there's the chair, but
Mhm.
this one doesn't come with the guy.
Oh.
Some of the later ones do though.
Yeah.
Actually, it's usually master grade that will give you the guy.
Okay.
Real grade won't give you the guy, but they'll give you the seat. So like you can actually you can put the seat in there and everything.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, master grades and perfect grades really like to show off by having the character and then you put him in their seat. And then it also comes with a figure of him like standing there,
Yeah.
whoever it is. Yeah, I think a good thing for you to get next would be most of the general master grades.
Yeah.
'Cause then you get to start to see more of like what inner working detail starts to look like, but it's not tiny like these. Like
Yeah.
this is all a bunch of tiny little pieces that all go together.
That makes sense.
And then move to real grade or a master grade Burkoff.
And those are like redesigns done by like one specific guy, right?
Yeah. So I forget what his whole name is, but he's abbreviated to Ka. And it's just his version. So one dude sat down and was like, I want to make a really cool version with a bunch of like interesting inner working pieces and stuff. I want to really show off what this kit can do. And sometimes he does like some really innovative things.
Yeah. And then wasn't he put in like one of the Builder animes?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I bet he probably was, because I mean he's kind of a Gundam celebrity.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. I found another version of that one I sent you last night, the like cool crossbones one.
Yeah.
Where it's all instead of like the regular like
All black.
yeah, the white, blue and red and yellow, it's like all black and white. And instead of just like the little skull emblem on his forehead, like his whole face looks like a skull.
Yeah.
But it was like $90.
There's 3 versions of him. One is plain one is like mostly black, and one is like mostly I think either silver or like he's all white.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's silver though. Another character that has like the similar treatment of that is a stray.
Mm-hmm.
He has his Amaterasu, which is like black and gold.
Oh yeah.
That one's really pretty. And then he has a version where his red is just blue.
Oh yeah.
So it still has the white, but the white outer shell, but his inner frame is blue.
Okay. That makes sense. I also saw a bunch of them that were like clear.
Yeah.
Coming out now.
I haven't ever built one of those, but I generally don't like clear plastic that much, so I feel like that would just be a nightmare for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you get to that little cockpit for your guy.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna see clear plastic in its worst manner.
That makes sense. There's also the advent stages and crossover events happen in game, which add a lot of content. That makes sense. The advent stages like countdown to Christmas advent, or are they like something else? Because I know we're getting close to December. 2, 3, 4. Where are you? A10. Meet you. I'm hoping that that one I showed you of like the mustache man guy is still around after I get back from vacation. Because I really want it. They also have an entry grade like Gundam base themed RX for like $10. Looks pretty sweet.
There's the unicorn perfectibility real grade that I'm like holding myself back from getting right now.
Yeah.
I love the unicorns so much, and it's been a while since I've built one. But that's because I kind of have almost all of them.
Yeah.
The only version that I don't have is the gold-plated one. But I'm a little scared of gold-plated right now, so...
Yeah, that seems like it'd be challenging. Basically, the advent stages are where you defeat a difficult boss for a new unit at a Meow Metal. Meow Metal, that sounds so goofy.
It's the gold-plated, you have to kind of polish them when you get done, or you're gonna have fingerprints all over it.
Meow Metals are achievement collectibles you can get? That makes sense. Yeah, I showed you the one that I wanted that was gold, and you're like, that's super hard to work with. I was like, maybe I won't get it. I don't think it's that cool.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, they're pretty when they're done, but I don't have any undergated things right now, but undergated basically means that instead of having a nub that's visible, it sticks right here.
Oh yeah.
And it'll actually like be raised up against this panel. So if you don't remove it perfectly flat, then the pieces won't fit all the way together. And if you go too deep, then there's going to be a gap there.
I see.
But by doing that, they can coat this whole side with the gold plating.
Oh, okay.
And have it look really pretty.
I see, I see. Kind of like slowly scraping away these little nubs is so therapeutic.
Just don't slowly scrape away at your thumb, alright?
I'm gonna try not to this time. Last time me and Josh built kits together, I was switching the blade on my knife, which is like just an X-Acto knife, and it's really, really sharp and really, really pointy. And I don't know why, but I was trying to like throw away the old blade with like the same hand I was holding the new one with, and I like dropped it and I stabbed myself straight in the pinky and it hurts so bad.
Yeah, knife poke will definitely wake you up.
Come on.
Gives you plenty of adrenaline.
Right.
You should post a link to this stream in the Nebraska Thumb Club Facebook.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Let me grab the link real quick.
Actually, I don't know if you're allowed to. I'm not sure about their rules, but
Wow. I can always ask because these are
yeah,
fairly regular. So maybe next one we can throw in there.
you could post it, and then if they take it down, you just don't do it again.
Yeah. New to the group, so I'd rather not get in trouble right away.
That's fair.
Banging your elbow on something is pure pain too. Oh, you hit your funny bone? That is just the worst. I think these ones just kind of go 11. Oh, 11 goes here.
You better slow down, or you're gonna get yours done before 3 hours.
Yeah, honestly, I looked in it earlier to be like, is this gonna be too fast? And I thought with like the more detailed like nub removal and stuff I've been doing, it would take me a while, but after getting it open and seeing all the runners, like this is probably gonna be a fairly quick build.
Yeah, the pace you're going now, well, I guess it's already been almost an hour. Jeez.
Time flies when you're having fun, Josh.
Who knows if I can get this torso done in 3 hours?
Yep, the schedule is the same for right now. I'm going to update it probably the 28th afterwards, because we'll probably still have more Dragon Quest to do, but I don't know how quickly we're gonna get through that last chapter. So after the 28th, I'll update it to more accurately define what's in the future. Just trying to remember it. That makes sense. There. And I just need one of these guys to go into my last slot. And I did end up with an extra. Oh, it goes here. I just missed a wheel on the other one. Actually, I think I took it out and moved it over here just to like make sure it was the same. I did not run out of wheels or have an extra wheel. We're all good. Anyone who says anything different is a liar. You know what I really want to do? It's financially irresponsible and would probably not be very good. Buy one of the like original model kits that they made in like the 80s.
Do you have 8 gallons of Elmer's glue?
No, but I got like one little thing of Warhammer glue.
You're gonna need more than the one little thing of Warhammer glue.
Well, I could buy more.
I saw a video of somebody who bought just a bin of completed Gunpla from 2005.
Yeah.
And like nothing was still assembled.
You either breathe through it or it's like the Sans fight in Undertale. I never actually had to fight Sans, so I don't know how. I mean, I think Flops had kind of a rough time with that one. So, but now we have matching little tracks. So now we just gotta build a little base to put them all together. Okay, so B5 and B10.
The 2 Mongos.
6 and 7. Minus 5. 1, 2,
What are you looking for?
4. B5 and B10. That's. Oh, I was reading these ones.
It's alright, those are next.
Okay.
The little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are all for the front and back.
That
Those are the
makes
ones that I
sense.
had to glue.
Okay. Flop actually did better than I thought with the Sans fight. 16 times it took him. Jeez Louise. I'm glad I went the route that I did in Undertale, because that sounds awful.
Did you make friends with them or something?
Yeah, I did the pacifist route, so I didn't kill anything. And then you don't have to fight Sans if you do it like that. Honestly, it was going to take him longer. Honestly, I thought it was going to take him longer. Flop surprised me with it. He is a certified gamer. So, yeah, we did like a parallel thing where I did the pacifist route, so I didn't kill anyone, and then he did the genocide route, so he killed absolutely everything. And the game is wildly different depending on which route you take.
So if you hear somebody complaining about the Sans fight, you just say, you should have been nicer.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, it's a good thing you did the pacifist route, because if you had a rough time with Flowey, then Sans would probably be bad. Yeah. Flowey was rough. And also, like, turbo spooky looking. So, Flowey was not a good time. Oh, there's two of them back here. Why did my phone send that early? I've had that problem too. I think it's a YouTube issue. I filled in the blank for you though, don't worry. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yo, I about stabbed myself in the finger again. My X-Acto knife safety practices are not super great.
And you don't have to worry too much about nub removal on the sides of those, because you combine this, and then both of those sides are completely covered by these.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
honestly, just make sure that it's better to dig too deep, because you don't want something there for it to not be able to attach all the way into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like, there's no way you're ever going to see that again. So just go crazy.
Okay.
You don't need to do sanding blocks or anything.
Cool. That beautiful sound of sandpaper on plastic. Gotta do the ASMR videos. Those shorts on YouTube get like tons of views. It's true. Oopsies. Yikes. You good? Just a sleepy little guy?
I do wish I brought my scribing tool though.
Yeah.
Every time I come here, to do Gundam, I realize, oh man, one more piece I should have brought. Because last time it was the glue and my part separator, and this time it's the scribing tool.
Oh, I left my part separator over there. Hopefully I just don't need it. That would be convenient. Well, we'll see, I suppose. There. Where did I go? This one just won't. Well, we'll take this side off. There we go. Okay. Got those all taken care of. Slap these bad boys together.
Would
Glad
have
you
to
said.
have a silver marker, would you?
Um, it's not.
Silver Sharpie.
I might. Let me run upstairs and check children's art bag. I'll be right back.
Because that's something I use whenever I wanted to do a few little details.
Yeah.
So with his piloting chair, I was like, ooh, I could add a little silver to this and that. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. So, if you don't, that's fine.
You can put it downstairs. Let me run downstairs to the studio.
right.
No, unfortunately not. You see, Henry is with us. Henry, Monkey said you're a cute boy. He's kind of a stinker yesterday. He got into a little bit of a scuffle with Shelby's parents' dogs. Because they had a bone they left out. So. Oh! You ever choke on your own spit? That's awful. 6 and 7. There we go. I always love saying that dogs are cute because they are cute. Dogs are always cute. Even ugly dogs are cute. You said these are the ones I might have to glue.
Yeah. I remember having to glue 2 of them, so I just glued all 4.
That makes sense.
So that, like, the 2 I didn't glue wouldn't fall off.
Later.
That'd be a problem later.
Your cat Precious is extremely cute as well. I've seen your pictures you've posted in the Discord, and I would have to agree that Precious is very cute. I've gotten like a gazillion Black Friday text messages today.
Yeah, I was getting a little tired of them.
So
my Target app was going
crazy. They only had one good deal this year.
I had to not look at the deals on Newegg because I knew if I saw them, they'd be irresistible. So I just decided to not look this year.
Yeah, I saw the deals on pre-builds, and I'm like, I don't have $600, but if I did, this would be very nice.
You'd get like a $2,000 one. Like,
yeah,
there were probably some really good deals that I just knew that I couldn't look at.
We found Precious' stray a few years ago. We tried to find her original human, but no one claimed her. We officially adopted her after that. That's cute. I feel like that's how most cats are. Like with Henry and like with most dogs, it's like, oh, we prepped for months and then we went to the Humane Society or like the local shelter and we picked out the dog that we bonded with the best in like our meetings. And then cats are like, I found this one in the trash can. You don't choose the cat chooses you. Exactly. I think Henry was kind of the same way. We went and we weren't super looking at adopting the day we went, but then we saw him and he wasn't like scheduled on our like list of dogs to meet, and like Shelby just fell in love with him. So we got him and we had him for 5 years now? 6 years maybe? He's a good boy. He's a needy boy with lots of problems, but he's a good boy. pieces are be small. We've had Precious for about 5 years too, since about 2018. There you go. Henry's Gotcha Day is in a couple months. We got him in January. January 15th. He's supposed to go this way. There. This one actually needs some work. Precious we officially adopted in the fall. I feel like that'd be a good time to get like a new pet. Because you get to know each other kind of in the fall. And then you get all winter to like, you're familiar with each other, and so they're all cuddly and they want to snuggle with you. There we go. Ta-da! They're not too bad. Oh, this one's a little wiggly. Yeah, this one's a little wiggly. I think I'm gonna glue these then.
Alright, so with this,
The front ones are like solid in there, so I think I'm just gonna do the back ones. So.
damn hit against the edge, so you don't have very much. Just gonna apply it. Just not like crazy. Just push it in hard, hold it for about 30 seconds. Oh, you probably want to do the other one too.
Yep.
And I usually try to like get it at the inner area to avoid touching the edge, because it's just like your Warhammer one where it melds the two plastics together.
Yeah.
So if you get it too close to the edge, it'll start bubbling out.
Okay. And then we push.
And it's usually still like you could pull it off for like the next 5 minutes, but then after that, it's pretty good. You just only really like to hold it there for that minute.
Cool, cool. Looks like they're good to go. And now we put our sides on.
Running. He's going for it.
This guy's officially tanking.
Now, the real question is, are you going to penalize the tank treads?
Probably not today. Maybe in the future. Right, now we get to build...
The tank treads next?
No. It's, torso next. Okay. 9. Oh, we need C as well. Is this one C? I misread a C. What is this symbol?
Oh, it's so the back of the piece has a pin that's offset, and it's just telling you to put the offset to the back. So I think
okay.
That says front, that says back.
Okay, that makes sense.
You might want to look at that translation real quick, though.
Could definitely do that.
I have my photo translator if you want it.
I got it. View from the back. And then it says around.
Let me see what mine says.
Okay.
That's odd.
Welcome to the Japanese photo translation stream.
No.
Let's see.
Mine says before, so
Yo.
definitely wrong.
Before what?
I wish there was an app where you just draw a kanji and it just translates what you write.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. The joys of Japanese. What's your Duolingo streak at?
Not enough.
Not enough.
114.
Where's that 100? But most of that's just been learning katakana and hiragana.
Yeah.
So the actual words I know has been lacking. But if you have like English words written in Japanese, like I'm your guy. It also makes most like of those like anime street style like streetwear where it has like the katakana or whatever on it, like a lot less cool looking. Cause like, oh, your shirt just says like shirt
Yeah.
or something silly. I saw like a NASCAR one the other day that someone was wearing that had katakana on it, and the katakana literally just said like Dale Earnhardt. Gundam are so interesting. Honestly, if you think it looks cool, I highly recommend either starting with one of the anime or just like buying a kit and putting it together. Because like we have kind of a lot of tools, but you really don't need that many. I think Flip Flop Guy still builds his with like a pair of nail clippers and a like nail file. So you don't really need a whole lot to put together. And some of the like the cheaper kits are pretty inexpensive. Like the one I'm building today, I think I got at a local hobby store for like $10. Which I don't know what the exchange rate is, but
I think Canada is like a few dollars.
it's like 75 cents a dollar.
Yeah, something like that.
So there.
Yeah, it doesn't like it. I
Um,
tried to draw it. It didn't know.
I think what the instructions mean to say is you'll figure it out. Thinking about watching the anime. There's so many places you can start with it.
Literally, just
Um,
pick one. It's easiest to just go online and like when you find one that like looks well, or you could just look up the word Gundam and then until you find one picture of a Gundam that seems interesting, just like find what show that's from through like reverse Google search and then just watch that one,
I started from the very beginning.
which is mental.
I really liked the original show. I thought it was good.
It's dated.
It's definitely older, like, but I know a lot of people's first foray into it was Gundam Wing, because that's what played on Toonami.
Yeah,
So
that's where like almost everybody starts.
I mean, I just absolutely
Gundam Seed is a good one. I liked Iron Blooded Orphans a lot. It's an okay one to start with because it doesn't fit in any timeline. It like references some things from UC, but it doesn't matter that much. So, not having known all of those things doesn't matter that much. Because it's kind of its own timeline. Not canon.
trying to get the light to hit just right so you can see where your little nubs are. Come on. Ow. No, there's like a little nub, and I was pushing on it to like get the force. I'm also watching the One Piece anime, and that's interesting.
Yes, sir. What arc are you on?
I've heard very good things about One Piece, but I have not started it yet.
Oh, he just left. Oh,
That counter's not very
Okay.
accurate at all.
Gotcha.
I've had it just finish up the 3rd season. There you go.
3rd season. Like, what island are they on? I don't really count them on seasons. I'm guessing you're probably watching on Netflix then. Because I think Netflix is the streaming service that marks them as seasons,
Really?
which is really confusing. Because, like, sometimes it splits up arcs, sometimes it combines them.
I know that when Netflix had the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, like what it did with that was borderline heinous.
Jeez.
Because I forgot what island they're on, to be honest. It's been a few days since I watched.
Did you make it to Drum Island? Actually, what crew members do you have? What's the most recent crew member that added? Because if you haven't made it to Drum Island, you don't have Chopper yet. Okay, so you're past Drum Island. Did you make it to the desert island? It's... Shoot, now I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Way to go. Fake fan. The desert island?
Yeah. So you're watching them fight Crocodile then. Or probably just got there somewhere in there. That's good stuff. I liked it, the kind of final battle between Luffy and Crocodile. That's a good one.
I feel like I'm missing something.
It's got a tad bit of whimsy.
Really?
Yep.
I love whimsy. C5, C4. When does C3 get put in? Because it's definitely in this picture.
Oh, flip it over. It's part of the quad.
Okay. So it's like this middle section?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't want to just like put this together and then it was mislabeled and then have to pull it all apart. That last one I did, I had to do that. Did I tell you that?
What?
So the torso, the little ball joint section that connects it to the legs and like the hips, I put that in upside down inside the torso. So I had to take the arms off, take the head off, open the torso back up, and like flip it upside down.
Jeez.
A9. Oof. I hate the red plastic, man.
She's rough. That's why it's really hard for me to recommend the Crimson Goof, because it's
Yeah.
kind of a pain for number removal. But if you don't care about number removal and you're just intending on completing a kit, it's a nice one.
I saw somewhere had the blue Goof custom. No, someone was selling it. Yeah, someone was selling it on like Facebook Marketplace.
That's a good one.
There's also a
The Goof is
perfect grade. Someone was selling
What?
that they wanted $225 for it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the price to a perfect grade. You remember which one it was? There's only like 5 or 6 or so.
Do not.
Was he like samurai style, or probably not the RX-78, because he would have recognized it.
Yeah. Let me.
Could have also been one of the unicorns, which that's the one I already have. I think there exists a. Oh, is it Perfect Grade Exia? I think that one kind of hit a hype, so people buy it. A lot of times, there's like this newfangled kit that everybody wants, and then a bunch of people buy it, and they're like, I actually don't really want this, so they just sell it.
Yeah.
Or it's one of those mean people that buy it because it's hyped up, hold on to it for a second, and then sell it for more when it's not.
00 Razor.
Yo. Yeah, that's one of the ones from 00. He's a nice one.
So.
He's another one that does not come with a lighting kit.
Yeah.
So you have to buy it. And it's expensive. And that's one that a lot of people complained about, that the light kit didn't come out when the kit did.
Yeah.
So a lot of people bought it and put it together and were like, that's weird. It has like space to put a light kit in. And then the light kit was released. And then everybody was mad that they had to completely take it all apart.
Oh, yeah.
To put the light kit in. Oh, so mean.
I can see why that would be frustrating.
I would have been pissed, but I haven't bought it, so.
Well, now you can.
Now I can't, because it's way too expensive.
Oh.
So here's something that's neat about the real grades.
Yeah.
Is they actually have pre-molded pieces. So this, other than these two that I just added, all came as one.
Oh, nice.
And it's all they do to do this is they mold the harder plastic. It'd be this piece and this piece.
Yeah.
They take those, they mold them, they cut them out, and they set it in the new mold, and then they inject the plastic around it, so this is permanently attached.
I see. That makes sense, yeah.
Now the disadvantage to that is it's used in like 50 different kits, so people get tired of putting the same inner frame together.
Yeah.
And then just putting this like a different set of armor on the outside. And also, if there's a flaw to it, that means that all of your real grades have the same flaw.
I could see where that would be frustrating.
Luckily, I don't really have any problem with it.
Yeah. And then is that mold generally like the same for the master grades? They just shrink it down? Or are they completely different?
Master grades are usually like just completely different. Like there's no inner frame to that. Well, there is the inner frame, but it's not a standard inner frame across all of their kits.
Yeah.
It's like a new one almost every time.
Okay. I see.
Also, just because I'm putting this kit together, I kind of really want to start watching Gundam Seed.
Yeah. I think I figured out how to get through my dilemma with the one that doesn't have
Zeta, right?
Double Zeta.
Double Zeta.
Doesn't have an English dub. Is I'm going to just watch 2 to 3 episodes every night and then crank it out in like a month instead of like 3 days.
Yeah.
So that'll just be like my before bed ritual for a month.
Yeah.
18. 85. Oh, because it goes on both sides. Okay. Why? They put nice little like mini supports into one side of these little cog gears, and then the other side is just like globbed on.
What is it? Which one?
The little gear. This one side's like really nice and tiny, and the other one's just. It was on both of them too. This one's the same. And, like that bottom one's gonna be just disgusting.
Luckily, it's the side that's facing to the back, at least.
Yeah. But jeez Louise. I have weird whiplash with Gundam and like Gunpla kits where like every other moment is like, wow, this is like these people are masters of engineering. I cannot believe how insanely precise and attentive this is. And then there's stuff like this. We're like, what were they thinking?
Well, when they make these molds, there's kind of 2 parts to them.
Yeah.
So there's when they inject, there's a hole that like runs the hot plastic through to the part. Well, the air that's in that spot needs somewhere to go. So there's a hole on the other side for the excess plastic to go through, and then it goes down. So with these, it looks like your supply is this side, and then your hole for air is the other side, and then this is your hole for excess right there.
Yeah.
So then you'd have one side that you need all the plastic to be able to get through into the part, but then the other side is that opening that makes sure that the plastic flows everywhere you want it.
That
so
makes sense.
They can make one small because it's housing air pretty much, but then the other one has to be full enough or big enough for it to allow for all that flow.
Yeah.
I think I put this in wrong.
Party foul.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Cool.
My fingies are. Sometimes I get very wrapped up in anime. I do too. At work, a lot of times, I'll put one on and I'll just like kind of zone out and listen to it while I'm doing like my office stuff. And like, I won't even realize it and I'll have watched like 10 episodes of an anime.
Are you retaining everything from it?
A good chunk.
Impressive. You've truly mastered it.
Like, I can tell you the main ideas of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, and I didn't even necessarily like that one very much. Zoning out is a thing I do regularly. I got the ADHD, so it just kind of happens. Holy cow.
I too am struggling. That makes sense.
Can I borrow your tweezers? Thank you. I'm gonna see if I can get a better grip with these. Put it in. The answer is no. Cannot get a better grip. I also get wrapped up in games like Battle Cats and Cookie Clicker. Then again, I lose track time easily too. The game that has like a death grip on my time management skills right now is Final Fantasy 16. I'll play it and I'll have a task where like if I'm doing laundry or whatever and the dryer gets done in about 40 minutes, it's like I'll put it in, I'll put the laundry in the dryer, and then it's like 5 minutes goes by and the alarms are beeping. I'm like, where did all of this time go? Just evaporates away. That's one of those games where when I'm done with it, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what my purpose in life is anymore. That's the nice thing about the streams that I do. Is like, it's always just like, oh, this game's done, time to make the video and get on to the next one. But like, games in my personal time, I get done and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Even though I have like a lengthy backlog of stuff to do. I know you want to go in. No. These little Reese's cups are
Bane of your existence.
yeah, it's so hard. They're just silly little guys. I got the other one. Call me weird, but I think I put about 350 hours into that game. Into Battle Cats. Hey, I've been there. I don't want to know what my total playtime is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Because I don't play that game very often, but when I do, like when I get in a Duel Links mode, it's like all I do. Got it?
It was very tight though.
Thanks. And like Pokemon games, I easily put like 300 to 400 hours in each of those. Okay. And then this goes. We're starting to go together pretty well. So
Put your dreads on and then you'll really be going together.
it says B1 and B4 next. And then I think it's treads.
I think these were the pieces I never realized were there until I got to that step.
Really?
Because, like, it's very easy to just not notice that there's anything in between this.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started. I'm not even started on Uncanny Legends yet. What's Uncanny Legends? Is that another like mobile game? I have a weak spot, as you know, Josh, for the anime waifus.
Yeah.
And so every once in a while I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should give Genshin Impact a chance. And then I'm
My
always like,
buddy's on that.
I shouldn't. It's like, I don't have the time.
It's a full grind, according to him.
So,
Like, the furthest grind I've ever done is for the Dark Souls 3 Platinum. You have to farm a 1% drop off of these two assholes
yeah.
for like actually 50 hours.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like half of the way through that, and he's like, yeah, that's pussy shit.
Yeah.
Compared to what he does, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna do Genshin. I'm good. I'm gonna pass on the Genshino.
But, like, every time I see someone make a video on it, like, man, it looks so fun. And I do love me the anime waifus, but then I'm like, Zach, you're supposed to be a responsible adult, both with money and your time. And that would be not good for either of those.
He says he's never put any money into it, but I'm pretty sure he had a skin on once that was not free to buy or free to get, or like a non-paid one.
Yeah. He just got lucky in the loot boxes.
Mm-hmm. Zoki says. That's what I told Bobby when I had my Fortnite phase.
Yeah. Just got lucky in the loot boxes.
I got lucky in the loot boxes. And then she started playing and realized there was no loot boxes. And then I got in trouble.
I personally am like pretty morally against cosmetic microtransactions.
Yeah.
I
get it.
But like my big thing is if it's a free to play game and I've put like a bunch of hours into it, like throwing $20 at the developers, like
for like some gimmicky thing that you're going to see every day.
Yeah, like it's not a terrible investment.
Alrighty. Just stickers left.
Yo. I didn't even get stickers, man.
I don't even have stickers. Stickers is real.
Yeah, you should just hand draw everything on there.
Hand draw. Yeah. That's...
You brought the paint, right?
I brought the single bristle brush to be able to write words on this thing.
I've seen some of the Citadel branded who do all of like the art supplies for Warhammer. I've seen some of the brushes that they make that they are very proud of.
Yeah.
Like, just according to the prices. I know that they are proud of their product.
Yeah.
But they have, like, a horsehair paintbrush that has, like, 4 bristles.
Jesus. They're like, yeah, if you want the chaos in your brush strokes, use this nasty guy.
You want chaos for your Chaos Space Marine Legion? There.
Well, Henry perked up at Space Marine.
I mean, Henry is a big Space Marine guy. What can I say?
You raised him well.
Alright, it's officially tread time.
only thing this one's not good with is chopping off that tiny little bit of sticker.
There. Cool. Got my treads out.
Tread time.
Tread time. You guys are really talented for making these Gundam. I thank you, Monkey. I appreciate that. It's one of those things where it's just kind of therapeutic. So put them together. And like, if you've ever done a Lego set, the like sense of accomplishment you get from that is similar in my experience. So I do think it's very fun though. And as long as you follow the instructions it comes with, you're close to guaranteed it's going to come out at least halfway decent. However, am having difficulty reading the Japanese. Aw, dang. I missed a little nubby nub. The sense of accomplishment is very satisfying. I agree. I very quickly, because the first model kits I built were for Warhammer, and that has like a whole game behind it and stuff, and there's a sense in the Warhammer community of like, why would I build like Gundam? Because there's not really anything you can do with them. You just put them together and then they don't really do anything. But like, that doesn't really matter to me a whole lot. They're nice. I collect games that I'm never gonna play, so like little robot guys on my shelf too, like that's pretty cool. I like that. And you get to live on the edge where you almost stab yourself in the hand with a razor blade several times. Boom. All right, we officially have a tank. So, no gun yet, though. Just tank. Whenever I build a thing in Minecraft, I get a feeling of accomplishment, so I know that feeling. Minecraft is, I'd say that's very similar in the sense of accomplishment you get when you build something like crazy. My problem with Minecraft is I never know what to build. A 38 or 22 and 23. Or finish a cosplay.
Cockpit open.
Yo. That's crazy. But mine came with a little guy and yours didn't, so. I mean, who's the real winner? 22 and 23.
And he doesn't even need a closing cockpit because he's got glass.
Yeah. I could also see how cosplay could be similar to that. I know Shelby does a lot of cosplay stuff, and that she gets very proud of the stuff she does. On the top of cosplay, I don't remember if I posted this year's cosplay in Flops' Discord. I don't remember seeing it, so you definitely should. I would love to see it. I know you told us what you were gonna be, but I don't remember if you showed us yet or not. Definitely post it later. Cool. I'd love to see it. I found a picture of my Wario cosplay from a couple years ago. So I'm gonna have to post that for you to see. Because we did like a Mario tennis group. And I went as Wario, and that was very fun. Speaking of waifus, the company I get all those stickers from has been blowing up my email all day about their Black Friday sale. They're like 50% off everything. I'm like, guys, stop. I'm bored.
But the sticker cloud.
But the sticker clout. I am slowly running out of things it is appropriate to put those stickers on, so...
Slap it on your car.
It's not my car. I don't get to make those decisions. Once I get the truck that I want, I will definitely slap waifu stickers on it. Have I told you about the truck I want? I want one of those little Japanese, like, key trucks.
Yep.
I want one so bad.
They're
so cute.
like $4,000 or something.
Yeah. They're, like, relatively cheap. They're super good on gas.
Isuzu, that's the brand.
They make one. The one I want, I'm, like, if I can be super picky about it, is I want the Honda Acti.
I don't know what that one is.
They all look the exact same.
Right.
But should definitely post it. I will, Monkey. I don't know if we have a cosplay channel yet, but we should definitely get one made if we don't.
I need to get better forceps for my stickers.
Yeah. I just use the knife.
Some just don't quite cut.
There. 6,000. And then A38 and A40. Oh, okay. I was like, I see 38, but I don't see 40. It was right next to it. other thing I'm not a huge fan of is nubs on spherical pieces.
Yep. Because removing a nub at a curve is so hard.
Just little itty bitty shavings. Yeah. I see a little and just gouge a gigantic piece. Whoopsies! That'll be okay. There. This one, I think I'm gonna need to revisit it a little bit. But that's okay. Now we sand. This one, like, is like the size of my thingy. Little thingy cover.
The squirrel helmet.
I mean, it would be pretty good for that. Henry, what are you doing? What are these Gundams supposed to look like in the end? Here, let me pull this up. Actually, I think the instruction manual will be better because it's like the actual figure instead of like a drawing of it. But here's what mine's gonna look like. It's a little tank guy with some guns. And then the funny thing about like all of like sort of the main Gundam are they all kind of look very similar, with just different doodads and bits and bobs. Yeah, I'm about halfway there. I got the like chest and arms and guns left to do, it looks like. Hi, buddy. What's up? You just want to say hi? Josh's Gundam looks very elaborate. It is super elaborate.
Yeah.
His is like a step up in detail than mine. And price wise, would you say they're about double the price on average? Sometimes triple.
They can be. Like the high new Gundam
Yeah.
is like $23. Well, yeah, about a $23 high grade, but then its real grade version is like $69 or something.
Okay.
So yeah, double is not a bad place to put that number.
Okay. There. Come on. Meanwhile, Henry's just vibing in the background. Henry's had a busy couple of days. He went to see his grandma and grandpa and their dogs, and then he hung out with my aunt this morning because I went out and did a couple of things. He's probably a pretty sleepy guy. Is that what this is supposed to look like? This is what this is supposed to look like.
Yeah, so you put it down, and then when you put the arm on the shaft, you put it into that.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then this, like, just stays there whenever you rotate the arm.
Cool. There. And A43. There's lots of circles. I think they should call him Gun Circle.
Gun Circle.
Gun Circle. So
You
many.
guys have like 80% circle.
So many circles. Come on. There we go.
How about your knife again? It's just that sticker that leaves or like goes past the edge of the plastic means that like every time you run your finger across it, you're gonna catch it, and it's just gonna peel up and it'll curl it, and then once it starts curling, there's no way you can get it to stay down.
Yeah.
So that's why I always chop it off, because I'd rather just remove that little bit than have it peel up on me all the time.
That makes sense.
Okay, I think, is that all the stickers on the chest? I don't think, yeah, if I start another section, it's not going to be done in an hour, so.
Well, we got till 9.
That's true.
So you got 2 hours almost. We could do some magic after stream.
But I know that, well, probably could definitely get the beam shield done. You're not beam shield. This one's not cool enough to have beam shield.
Yeah.
Beam shields are my favorite. They're gorgeous. Yo, he's got a pocket. He's got a pocket knife.
Yo.
So for this guy, he's got this pocket, and then he's got a folding knife that you put in that pocket.
Means still lots of fun. Exactly.
He's got a pocket shiv.
I mean, you gotta stay strapped at all times.
Stay strapped, my friends.
You don't want those Zeons sneaking up on you.
Rats.
I don't know if that's actually what he fights or not.
No. But I don't know Gundam Seed. Maybe he does. But yeah, this is what I was telling you about the expansions.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, he's got this ship that can carry his backpack or the other 2 expansions.
Yeah.
definitely have to get that little airplane once I'm done, so I can have perfect strike Gundam.
Yeah.
So he's got gun and sword.
And then, what is this? Oh, this is this.
Yeah.
28 and 29.
It looks like little Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. $28. And 29. Oh, started cutting the wrong one. Whoopsies! Alright, I'm gonna have to do the same thing for the other side anyway. So,
Thought I lost my little plastic cover.
and then P, C, A, and F. This is the AF joint. Yeah. We got us a little A. Got us a little F. We good. So I'm gonna try a new strategy here, where I leave just like a little bit, like a sandable amount, and then I'm gonna sand it once I put it together, and see if it like sands evenly
Both, yeah.
over both sides. There. Now, upside down. F was this chunky boy. Right there. What is that now? What's up?
There's a part number I do not understand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. So this
Yeah.
is the waist joint, but this little thing on the top is the shield, like attachment to the shoulder.
Okay.
So I guess his waist has the same ball joint as his shield. Wait, so that means... Oh my god. Oh, it's not quite fitting. But the shield... Oh my god, it did.
He could just ride a shield.
He could just ride the shield.
That didn't turn out too bad.
Yeah, there you go.
With a piece this tiny in this little like hole, it sucks to hold on to
Yeah.
sand, but my cat jumped up next to me. I think she recognized your voice and Peter's voice. Well, hello, Precious. It's good to see you here. Actually, that takes forever. Like the results are actually not terrible. So. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut a little bit more of this off with the nice stuff. She always gets happy when she hears you guys. Well, I'm glad that I can provide entertainment for your kitty. Come on. There. Just sand, sand, sand. There. Terrible. And then it's this into this joint. Come on, there we go. into A17 and A42. You okay, buddy? You got itchy ear? Got itchy ear? Poor guy. I know. He needs his ears cleaned out. A17. Where's A17? Here we go. It's really cool. Oh, buddy. He farted. He's a stinky boy. It's always neat when you're building a kit and like you start to notice like this is gonna be an arm obviously, and like you notice where all the parts that are gonna be on the other arm are.
So to take that like one step further, eventually you get to a point where you open a kit and you start to recognize what everything is like before you even start.
Oh yeah.
And that's just a feeling of just sheer bliss once you get there. It's like bare minimum, like obviously when you open this, you were like, those are the shoulder cannons, right?
Right, yeah.
And like you'll start to get to a point where like you'll even notice, like I know this is the V fin. These are the fins that go right here in his like engine things. Like
I know a lot of the early Gundam models have like very similar shoulders. Like that they're that like blocky like pseudo triangle.
Yeah.
So like those are pretty easy to pick up on.
Yeah.
So come on. Gundam is kind of like Lego. You gotta build it up from step one. Exactly. I think... Wasn't it you who said that you used to do Lego a lot and then you kind of graduated to Gundam because the like dollar per hour was a lot better?
Yeah, dollar per hour. That's exactly what I called it. You spend $20 on a Lego and you're entertained for like maybe 30 minutes. You spend $20 on a Gundam and you're entertained for like a whole night, maybe two. You spend $200 on a Lego and you're entertained for like maybe 2 days, like the most. Or you spend $200 on a Gundam and you're good for like 6 months. So like, I mean, I also yeah. I also like aggressively took my time with that long one, but that's because I didn't want to like do anything wrong, or I didn't want to screw up anything, so I like specifically did that one a lot slower.
Oh, but it's done?
Yeah. Not that one.
Not that one.
I have the perfect grade unicorn. I just don't have the light kit yet, which hurts.
Yeah.
And right now it hasn't been unpacked since the move.
Let's see. Have you started the Perfect Grade RX?
No, but I also like I've been working on that Shogun. I was doing that cannon for the real grade I bought. So like
Ta-da.
I've just been doing a bunch of other things and it's been kind of backburned.
We have an arm. We don't have a body to put it on yet, but we got an arm.
Yeah, that's something I don't understand about this one is it felt like it was building one direction and then it just stops.
Yeah.
And you build the torso again. You're like, whoa, wait a minute now.
Alright, now I assume we're gonna need 1 and 2. Yes.
You messed up my groove.
Yeah.
But I do like that the head is last.
Yeah.
Feels nice.
I like building my perfect order, and like a lot of them you can do in any order, is I like to do the torso and then the head, and then just let them kind of like chill out on the side, completely done, and then
Because you
build
can
the
just
arms.
keep looking back at them, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Did I mention earlier the zombie outbreaks and Aku stages in Battle Cats earlier? Did I forget that part? You did forget that part. Down for some zombies, though. Did I ever tell you the story about how Shelby broke our last TV with Plants vs. Zombies?
I think so, but you might have to remind me.
I'm not sure if I've told it on stream yet, so I'll tell it on stream, because I don't know if I've told Monkey yet or not. But, Shelby is, like, really, really good at Plants vs. Zombies. And she's only missing one achievement on our Xbox for Plants vs. Zombies.
She was or still is?
Still is.
Ooh.
It's been a long time. But she thoroughly believes that it's unwinnable. Or
What's
like
the percentage of people that have the trophy?
It's like 1 or something crazy. But you have to survive 40 waves of the endless version. And like, especially on the 360, she'd get to like 25, 30, and like the frame rate would start to chug really bad because there's just so much on screen. And like her defenses would start to miss stuff because like there was too much that it couldn't like fire at everything that it was supposed to. And so she's been working at it a little bit on the Series X, but on our 360 she got up to her personal best, which was like 35 or something. And she is going, and there's just so much on screen. The game's chugging super hard. And then this was an older TV. It was like a Sony flat screen from like 2008 or something. I got it for like $50 on Facebook Marketplace. All of a sudden, all of the color drains out of the TV. And then like a little like yellow spot forms in the middle, and it starts to spread. Like it's like, you know, when you like
here when this happened?
Yeah. I like, you know, when you like put a lighter under a piece of paper and it starts to burn out from the middle? It was like that.
Started cooking it.
It started doing that, and then like the whole screen went red and yellow, and then just turned off. TV died. So what happened was the light bulb inside that like was backlighting the screen burst, and so we had to go get a new TV.
No, at her personal best too. That could have been the one.
She was so pissed.
Oh, pain.
TV got cooked, exactly. Basically, once you finish up a chapter in the main 3 sagas, you can fight the outbreak there for free cat food and an upgrade to your cat energy. That makes sense. I feel like that is probably very Plants vs. Zombies inspired as well. So that would be fun though. But yeah, so she's still been working on that Plants vs. Zombies trophy. The only one she doesn't have. I was like, you should just look up a guide to see how, like, what things you need to use. And she's like, no, that's cheating. But, like, her strategy's pretty good. Like, hello, Alex. You building some Gundams? We are. I'm building the high-grade Guntank, and Josh is doing the real grade AILE Strike Gundam. There. Did I get all the nubs off of this guy already? Looks like I did. I need E. E for Hello. You have presents? Is it a PlayStation? Oh, it's the light up foam sword thingies.
Turn yours on. Oh, you got it.
It's on. Oh, and a shelf.
Let them fight. Let them fight.
Hello. We're on stream, by the way.
Oh, we're aware.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, stop. There we go.
Actually, you hit
We're not fighting just like us. We were fighting better.
We were. We're on stream.
Very inspired by Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, I know. It hurts.
I'm sorry if my laughter's too loud.
They're good.
I heard it.
Do that.
So what you doing?
We're building Gundams.
I didn't think I could get another full thing done before we end probably at 8. So I started on the shield.
Okay.
There's a bunch of fake stuff.
We're having fun times.
Because of that soda. Yeah, we both
The
have
party.
to
There. Now I need
Yeah, you got
37 and 39.
I do not.
Are these guys unstuck? I got it unstuck. Don't worry. Thank you. What's up?
I'm trying to read your comments.
Oh.
TV go.
Yeah,
I told
you
Hi,
told me
monkey.
about Shelby cooking the TV.
Yeah, I told the story of when you killed our TV Plants vs.
I'm
Zombies.
too good.
You are too good.
Did I tell you about the time I was doing an evil run of Fable and then my Xbox
You're good.
glitched halfway through?
That's how I get kicked out.
There we go.
That's how I don't come back.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to leave.
That's how I only play Magic at
The store.
the store. Ooh,
What's up, monkey?
this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Come on, do it. Do the thing. See how it's going ahead of the marker?
That's very pretty.
You know what's prettier?
What?
Shelby.
It's true.
What are you guys building?
I'm building a tanky guy. That guy.
A tanky guy.
A tanky guy.
He's a very.
He's just
tanky
tank
guy.
right now. He's supposed to be Guntank, but he's just tank at the moment.
Just tank at the moment.
He's just.
Shelby, hold on. Didn't you introduce your mom on stream?
Oh. This is my mom.
He's cool.
Thank you. He's just a tank right now.
He's a tank.
For my D&D campaign, is it okay if I use the same type of yogurt story from how you and Flops became friends? Go for it. The yogurt story is welcome anywhere.
Nope, we need a reslice.
Re-sloss. Nar. I love those videos that are like reenacting like H2O and stuff. They're like, it's raining. Nar. Okay, good. I didn't want to use it without your permission. No problem. Where did you get the models? We have a local hobby store. I think they're a chain. It's called Hobby Town.
Yeah, it's a pretty big chain.
But I've gotten stuff off of Amazon. I've bought stuff at, I think you can get, there's a very limited selection at like Target.
Yeah, there kinda is. They usually only get like really mainstream stuff, like entry grades. It's basically what you'd find as like a stocking stuffer
Yeah.
for Christmas kind of things.
Hopefully it wasn't too pricey. Mine was only $10, surprisingly. I pulled it out as a joke because I'm a big fan of the original Gundam series, but like of the main three, only like the main Gundam is actually cool. Like Guntank's alright, but then Gun Cannon is super lame. And so I found him and I pulled him out. I was like, heh, it's Guntank. And then I realized it was $10. I was like, well, I have to buy it now. But I can go grab the one I did last weekend. I can't remember if I posted in the Discord or not. But he's pretty cool. Here we go. This one is Quebly from Zeta Gundam. And he's pretty sick.
Also, that reminds me, I found the O.
You found the O?
Yeah.
I kind of want the O.
It's at Krypton Comics on 132nd or no, 120th and Center.
Okay, I did not know that. It's okay.
It's like 4 kids that probably made it there accidentally.
Yeah. Joke was on us, apparently. I guess so. I was like, well, I kind of want to stream building another one. And I was like, well, it's only $10. I might as well. So, here we are. There.
So just a little bit of panel lining color theory for you.
Yeah.
You normally do black for like almost every panel line,
Yeah.
except for really light grays, white, and yellow.
Yeah.
For really light grays and white, you use a light gray because it doesn't hit the contrast so hard and it lets it still pop.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to yellow, using gray looks kind of bad.
Mhm.
So most people start using brown as their panel line color for yellow,
Oh,
and
okay.
it looks a lot better. And I have the like flow type for brown, but
Mhm.
I've never bought a marker for brown.
Yeah. That makes sense. I'm excited. After I get back from vacation, I think I don't know if I should rebuy the same RX-78 too that I have, or if I should get the Origin one. And then try panel lining it.
Honestly, just get one that you're comfortable with screwing up. If that's the one that you haven't done yet, and you're just comfortable with screwing it up a little bit, then just do that. And then do it how you want to try and do. And if it screws up, they're fine.
Yeah.
But if you're not comfortable with that, then get the one you've already done.
That makes sense. Basically, my plan with the yogurt is that if a person eats it, they'll get food poisoning. There you go. You could make it like magic yogurt, and then if they eat it, they like get some sort of like bad like potion effect.
Wild magic table, but it's just bad.
Oh yeah, could do that.
It's just all the bad things.
Yeah, you could do like Henry.
He said, huh.
I think there's like different like fungus status effects, like yellow fungus or yellow spore or something like that.
You could like roll that to see what they get.
Yeah. There. Boop.
Okay, so
Now we gotta do the little Mr. Potato Head looking thing. There's a 5% chance of healing from them. There you go. You could just do like a...
But you only get 1 point.
Yeah.
1 hit point is all you get.
You just dodge the bad stuff.
I want to wait for this so that I can do the stickers easier. So
When you get a good clicky, tell me. I want to do a good.
Ow. Ow.
hit yourself twice.
No, this one has like weird pointy pointers, and I was supporting my finger here as I pushed, and when I pushed through, it like stabbed me in the finger with the little plastic corner.
Yeah.
There.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Gonna work. Do I close or open?
You close, but like after. Yes,
I'm assuming so, yeah. Right.
I'm down. If your character is an undead character, it's one of the best healing items ever. Yo. I like the way you think, Monkey. We actually, I had a group who had, someone playing like a homebrewed planeswalker class. And he would do like the fourth wall break Deadpool type thing where he like, the character would hop out into the real world and like take stuff off the table. And we had a bunch of like Snapple drinks because there was like a sale at the gas station or something. And so he would take those and bring them into the game. That's actually really funny. And if your character drank the Snapple in the game, the DM would like come up with a bunch of like really crazy potion effects. And my favorite one from that night, it's the only one I remember, was if you drank one of them, you would be invincible for 24 hours. But after that 24 hours was done, you would take all of the damage you would have taken simultaneously.
Oh.
So he took a bunch of damage and then spent a whole day trying to figure out how to heal like 1,000 points of damage.
Or you just let yourself die. Well, no, because Yoi is...
Oh, it was like no death saves, no nothing. It was just like, you're dead.
Right.
I gotta do the AF join again. AF. Dang, that's really creative. It was super creative. And it was really fun trying to, like... We completely derailed the campaign because it just turned into, like, how to make this guy not die. But... it was a very good time. This is not going in right.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Never mind.
Oh, JK, it doesn't go right again.
Oh.
Whoopsies. There. Let me just try jamming this part separator in. See if I can get it to... Because it's not
Try
close.
this one.
Well, this one has the little... But I can't get this to close all the way for some reason.
Let me see.
Actually, I would support it. Literally every single year, Jeff is like, why don't you so every year I'm
It's the other side.
The other side.
Yeah.
There. There. Just gonna cut this stuff out while you're working on that.
There you go.
You fix it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, the deeper side. Well, no, it was this one,
Mm-hmm.
but the further side was catching on the hole.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I stuck this in there and I pulled it this way to just pull the whole loop. That way.
Okay.
And then I kind of pushed it into the side that it wasn't going into correctly, like directly, instead of doing a sandwich.
Cool.
What's next? Well, sad that flip-flop guy hasn't popped in yet.
No. I was telling me missed out on all the good stuff.
Maybe slander his name a few times.
Yeah.
Mudsling a slight amount.
He's lost my subscription. That's a
I
lie.
never had mine and I won't do it now.
I'm just kidding. I was his first member. And he's like, whenever you get monetized, I'm gonna be your first member. I was like, you know you're gonna be losing money on that exchange, right? Because he has his set at 99 cents. I was like, average, like standard pricing is $5, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. These little the nubs on this one. I thought, there. There. This goes in here. This goes in here. Right? No, other way around. Woo! Yes. There. So now I have guns and tank, but not Guntank.
2 more guns left though.
We do have 2 more guns.
You got the guns.
Okay. What is this?
Oh. That's your first that's baby's first undergate.
Which one is that? It doesn't tell me what piece it is.
So look, the whole thing is arrowed onto A25.
Okay.
So you can do the rest of the head first, but then you'll get to A25 and have your
Oh.
first clear part and first undergate.
Together. C1 and 2. We'll get those real quick. Two.
You making plans for your birthday?
Imagine a Gundam and a D&D campaign. We were just talking about that last night. I was like, it'd be funny to do like make a game where you use the Gundams as like game pieces. And apparently there is like a mech-based tabletop role-playing game that's called, what's it called? Lancer. And he's like, we could just use those as like the minis. I was like, that's actually a really good idea.
So in Lancer, you can like replace parts on your mech and stuff.
Mhm.
So I feel like those 30-minute mission kits would work phenomenally.
Oh
Because
yeah.
we could just get a bunch of like the kits that we want the arms off of and stuff. Or
Yeah.
like maybe you kill a boss and you can have like his pieces.
Yeah.
I think it'd be sick.
That would be super fun, actually.
But I think if we did that, like, we would probably all have to pool funds for the
Pieces.
kits and the pieces
Yeah.
and stuff. Because I know I can't alone afford all of that.
Right.
But I would be more than happy to DM something like that.
You hear Animal Crossing? That makes one of us, Gage. I can't hear the music I have playing. I've just been hoping that if it was too loud or anything, someone would tell me. But yeah, I think the Lancer idea would be super fun. Or like, I'm surprised there's not like a Armored Core tabletop RPG.
I think the only reason why there isn't one is because there's A, Warhammer, and B, the the Dark Souls tabletops, which are also by FromSoft, flopped really hard.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
That
they're poorly reviewed and they sold really bad. So.
you kind of hear Animal Crossing too, so it's not just Gage. What piece is this? Oh, A4.
So then they technically form as 4 bands. It's so fun to go to.
Boop. Boop. Bye, Mom. Love you too.
Erasmus.
She loves you so much. I'm the one that
Got home from Thanksgiving and played Ring Fit. Honestly, I really want to try Ring Fit.
It looks good, but I've never seen it on sale for less than like $60.
Yeah.
And it's like a $70 game when you buy the ring. So there's just, if it ever hits a sale, I'll probably get it because I'm interested and I want like a
fitness
video game fitness game. you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not about to spend $50 or even $60 on it.
Yeah. That's my thing is it's a video game peripheral for exactly one game. But it's literally just a plastic ring that costs $60.
Yeah.
So honestly, I wonder if I could buy like a used one for cheaper
Probably could.
on like eBay or Mercari or something.
Yeah.
There. This guy. Like this, right? This. There. A3 and A4. right?
And it wasn't pages. From the dog of the futon, and I played.
Cheapest I see of a used copy on eBay is $36. That's not terrible. Take $36. An A3 goes on the back. There. Cutting off nibs.
Love how there's like 800 stickers on the back of this shield.
Yeah.
Like, who's ever gonna see any of these?
Right. Ta-da. That's gonna do. And then the C2s go on like so. Now I gotta do this clear piece. Hi, buddy. I think I cut it here. Henry, it's okay. Ta-da!
What do you think of your clear plastic?
Not bad.
I hate that when you snip it, it like cracks up into the clear.
Yeah.
So you see exactly how stress works for it.
Yeah.
So the only way to not stress it is to snip super far away and sand all the way down.
Yeah.
So, or you just accept the fact you're gonna have tiny little stress marks.
Yeah. That's fine.
And the stress marks is my choice as well.
Yeah. Looks awesome. Thank you, monkey. Alright. 8. So we got the head, we got the arms. Now we just gotta do the torso and the back guns. And we should be about done. B2.
Every day, stray further from God. Look at how many stickers.
Oh my gosh. Show them. What?
So
Um,
all of the reflective parts are separate stickers.
I don't think so. They might not have been in chat. They've been hopping between two streams all night.
Offended. Well,
Sorry. Monkey, if you did not hear, Bobby and Shelby say hi.
New fold monkeys. Yeah, I think that's about all. I don't think I can start another section. But look at that. So
It is very pretty.
real grade privilege right there. So I did my shield, and then I did this torso.
We can stream Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's so good. Like, it's good.
Isn't it on
It's on Peacock.
That doesn't solve the problem for the other two.
Well, I'm sorry. I solved 33% of your movie problems.
I want to see the other two more than 5 minutes.
I've solved 20% of your movie problems.
I mostly just want to see 5 Nights at Freddy's for 50 more. He's so good. I love
The moment I saw him in the opening scene, I was like, that's the bad guy.
Yeah, literally in the middle of the theater, dropped those pieces. I said, shh. It comes out.
You said shh, but you thought,
Well, I know how it ends. I played 5 Nights at Freddy's. Well, but then at the very end, because it's good, so I jumped those. Oh,
There. And then I gotta do some little chest grills. It's the last of our little yellow pieces. There. Now, which direction is going? I think it's like this. I am wrong. It goes in the opposite direction. I mean, it can only really go in two ways. So. Okay. No! There. Now B13. This is B, right? Yeah. 13. Oh, here we go. Yo, this thing is wild looking.
it's the pins that everything sits on. You always check not to snip the connector.
Yes.
I've done that. I think I did that once. I think it was a really tiny piece and I just glued it on.
Yeah.
If it's ever like the piece an arm hooks onto, throwing it away.
Yeah.
Not gonna deal with that issue.
There.
So the real grade unicorn
Yeah.
has these really janky shoulders that
Mhm.
everybody breaks.
Really?
And so once I finished mine and then found out about that, I have not reposed it since.
Alright.
It exists as it is.
Right. So, trying to speed through the rest of this. Unicorn Gundam win.
I mean, I can bring over my completed ones.
It's definitely one I'd be interested in doing. I just have a rule that I have to, like, watch the show that the stuff comes from before I buy it, just as a way to, like, preserve my own financial stability.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you this TikTok, and I need you to go.
Oh, this is the back one.
Because I know he's played it.
Wow.
Right?
But the Unicorn Gundam does look really cool. They have like a 1-to-1 scale one in Japan, some wings and a unicorn horn. That like transforms, and it's outside like the Gundam. I can't remember if it's like the main Gundam store or the Gundam factory. But it is very cool.
Oh, it's this
Yeah, Halson's alright.
Cat Gundam 2, yo. When we get in Cat Gundam,
There's Bear Guy.
there is Bear Guy.
His name is Bear Guy, and he's just a bear.
I have seen Bear Guy before.
Bear Guy Pog.
I have been tempted to buy Bear Guy.
Bear Guy Gwen.
Don't do the high.
Doggo Gundam.
Yeah, because the first setting is fast enough to trigger a seizure. I don't know if anybody interacts on it.
There. Then this one goes like this.
The ending is what made me tackle us up. You skipped so many of the
She really do bean skips the end on a lot of TikToks. I'll be like, wait, you literally haven't gotten to the punchline yet.
There. Cool. There. I like how Josh has glowy sticks. Yeah. We got those at a wedding a while ago, and they must have been in my mom's car for a while.
So, purely made it to follow and like help Abby make me a friend. And she doesn't even really focus on there anymore, but
Oh. The blue and the red plastics are always very hard, and they
And
get.
you picked the blue and red guy.
I mean, all of them from the show are blue and red.
Yep. Because they wanted to sell toys.
So, but some of the joints in this are gonna be, or like the seams are gonna be a little goofy.
Yeah. We forgive ya.
So I'm gonna sand it down as best as I can. It's Tank. When I forgot to ask, what did you think of the Fire and Ice Twin boss at the end of last stream? I actually really liked that. I thought that the little car gimmick was really unique. And once you get a hang of how it's supposed to handle, it's not too hard to control. So, what's up? Yeah. No. I'm sorry. PCG. Alright, it's gun time.
I'm not sure why.
36 and 33.
Quad bomb cannons. If you know what I mean.
They only shoot guys named Bob.
They really do.
People say if you get a hang of the car, the Fire and Ice Twins are the easiest boss in the game. I could see that. Hello. Where's 33? 30. Even easier than the Golem? I thought the Golem was kind of hard. But that's because I didn't understand how the, like, shield things were supposed to work. And then the bird guy during the second level was so hard. Is that the magician girl from Yu-Gi-Oh? It is. This is my playmat. A while ago, the group that I play Magic with had, like, a meme going on that was the playmat is anything but Magic related. So, like, I have this one. Another guy we play with had, like, a One Piece trading card game one.
That's what I want. I want a One Piece trading card one. Who innocent?
Me.
Oh.
You can't prove I did any crimes.
But
The Fire and Ice Twins can't even wreck up your base. That's true. Very nice. I remember Hotel Tilted getting just eviscerated by the bird. It was a sad time. While the Golem can't. That's true, the Golem can't mess up your base. I don't think mine got messed up too bad. I think I just had to fix some stuff around the outside. There we go. Now I just need a G.
the G.
There. Henry's making some yummy food noises.
It smells. You ripped another one.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Hilton has a anime waifu addiction. I mean, you're not wrong.
To get together, because it's so hard to find time to get together otherwise. Videos suck.
There. Alright, I gotta just build the other gun. I have pictures to prove it. Hey, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a little anime waifu every once in a while. And by once in a while, I mean every day. Thankfully, the Dragon Lord doesn't come directly to your base, just as minions. Hopefully his minions don't mess me up too bad, though. There. I'm also interested where the Dragon Lord is. What about non-anime waifus? I mean, I have a real-life waifu. She's right there.
Yeah.
There. We're talking about anime waifus, and someone said, "What about non-anime waifus?" I said, "I got one of those. She's right there."
I am wearing your.
My pink gorilla
I
shirt.
am wearing your pink gorilla shirt,
Pink
though. I
gorilla
got
shirt.
into my pajamas. I
See?
didn't want to
That's
wear
pretty
velvet
anime
anymore.
waifu. Disappointing.
Reading your chat.
Yeah.
Don't leave me alone. I like how Josh has glowy sticks.
Oh yeah.
Did they ever say hi back?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Okay,
Tell
here
Mrs.
too. Hi,
Tilted I
Gage.
said hello.
Mrs. Tilted, Alex says hello.
Your hat on the stream
Yeah.
Hi, Alex.
looks the same color as my hair.
Really?
Yeah, look
Oh,
at
yeah, it
look at
does.
your hat and my hair.
Always Mrs. Tilted.
They're two very different colors. That's cute. I like that.
You're not wearing your tilted hat, though. I made him a
Yeah.
custom hat for his streaming channel.
Man. I'm wearing my 7-Eleven hat.
That's fair.
There, monkey.
There we go. Where's mine?
Bobby also said hi, monkey.
It's okay.
We've been together for 7 years and married for 1.
Damn, he called you majestic.
I am very majestic.
I'm just a beef and bacon smoked cheesy.
I'm stealing that.
No, I've done that one so much, it's mine.
He literally says it all the time.
Josh doesn't have a cool YouTube name, so if I'm Mrs. Tilted, are you just Mrs. Josh?
His
Mrs.
name is
Beefy.
Laser, so I'm Mrs. Laser. It's what is it? Is there something you like a random name generator from when you were in middle school or something?
Yeah.
I love it
Which
though.
one was it? No, you're Mrs.
Hello
Beef
to
and
everyone
Bacon
that-
Smoked
Thank
Cheesy.
you.
I love that, at least in the camera view that we can see, your hair almost matches his hat.
That's what I
even
just
though
said.
they don't.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because that's like a very obvious green, and this
Yeah.
is like a blue. But on stream, they look the same.
Nah, it's,
Because my-
it's the monitor. Look at this one.
This one is better. The colors are super washed out, and the
Oh.
camera's not super great.
Are you
Because
kidding?
it's
That's a good camera. I have that camera.
well, it's coming off of this camera,
Oh.
so
I like
Right.
that you can see Josh's face in that one, but not Zach. How's your hair today?
That's when you stare into
You
the
never
void.
gave me a clicky.
A clicky.
Josh said I could clicky one of his pieces in, and he never gave me
Huh?
one.
It's because I did 800 stickers and just wanted the shield done.
Oh, I understand. Can I clicky yours?
yes.
Just stick that guy on the shaft.
I
Oh,
want to clicky.
it doesn't click either.
Aw.
This one's not clicky.
I want to click something. I like
it goes
hearing
upside down.
click.
And with the Valium, the front is the front and back different. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a slot for it to spin on.
This one might be clicky.
I was looking for a pin.
It's also the most satisfying part of the whole. Oh, it's backwards.
This way?
Yes.
How do I do it?
Just goes in. There's 3
Oh, I can
holes.
stick it.
I
Yeah.
heard it click.
Oh, there's
Let me
three.
make sure it's on.
Yeah.
Hi, this is why I don't do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to break it.
Okay, hold on.
I can't. I tried so hard.
You can. Let me
I
just.
also got an arm clicky.
There you go. Now put that. It just goes straight in. Just wiggle. Yep, there you go.
You do it?
I did it.
There we go.
Guntank.
Good job.
He has officially got tanks and guns.
He just needs his back titties.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Oh,
He needs his back.
how did I?
Did I tell you the other day that Josh was like, I like your shirt, and I was like, thank you, and he goes, it has a titty window, because it was
I
like
mean,
cut out right.
it's the same on both sides.
It was so awkward.
I mean, that's not an description.
There we go.
Yeah, I have like a
Models. There's always a complication when building them. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
now you might spawn it.
Honestly, this little part separator, just for the little, like, peg,
Yeah.
worth every dollar. All 8 of them. This guy has, like, an insane amount of arm articulation. There.
You just need your back titties.
In the head.
Look at him go.
That was a good clicky.
That was a good clicky. You missed the best clicky.
That was a clicky clicky. So I can't believe you found a model just $10. I don't know why it was so cheap.
Honestly, some of those old high grades sit on the shelf long enough that they're like, we just don't want this here anymore.
They're just like, we're gonna take the L on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it has back titties. It's got these vents. It's got these vents that it screams back titties.
Once I get it on, I'll show you.
You know like back abs? It's like that, but not.
Very chesticle.
It's very chesticle.
There's... Always one little complication. Yeah. Boom. Back titties. Back what? Must have been in Peter's stream. It was brought up. But he's done! He's got guns and tanks.
Give him the saucy little pose.
And then one gun, like, straight out. Boom. He's shooting. There we go.
And like you said, he has a lot of posability out of just that.
Well, they had to put all the posability up because
True.
this doesn't do anything.
It's a brick. It's a super posable guy sitting on a brick of tank.
Milky's.
Milky.
Alright, well, guys,
First.
here he is, complete in all of his back titty glory. I will get some good pictures and post them in the Discord for you guys, so that you guys can see him a little bit better than just like here. Not bad for $10, honestly. Not bad for $10. I would take this for $10 any day.
And you got what? 3.5 hours out of fun out of it?
Yeah,
There you go.
that $1 per hour is pretty good.
Per hour is really good.
But other than that, guys, Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate everyone hanging out with us. Especially those of you who have been hopping back and forth between me and Weed Power Hour. I know that I was the one who messed up the viewing schedule, so I really appreciate everyone who stopped by and hung out with us. I want to thank Josh for joining. I hope he had a good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed his company. But other than that, thank you, Alex. I think we're gonna head out for the evening now that we have completed Guntank. He has both guns and tanks now. And I hope to see you all again on Tuesday for a regular Dragon Quest stream before I go on vacation. You guys have a good Black Friday. The deals kind of sucked, but the day was not half bad. Today was fun. Thank you, Monkey. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all back here again on Tuesday. See you later.
Also, who treats